Des Moines, Iowa. On Friday, a federal judge temporarily prevented the locks that banned some books in Iowa law from school libraries and prohibit teachers increasing LGBTQ problems. Judge Stephen Locher's preliminary precautionary decision will enter into force on January 1, but have stopped implementation. The law, which had already resulted in abolition of hundreds of books from Iowa schools. Legislative Assembly GOP government. The law approved by Kim Reynolds in early 2023 prohibits books depicting sex actions from school libraries. Classes prohibits teachers from bringing the problems of gender identity, sexual orientation problems with students in the 6th grade. The judge said that the ban was incredibly wide and that history volumes, classics, award-winning novels, and even the books designed to help students avoid being a victim by sexual assault. Locher, in prohibition provision that prevents discussion of gender identity and sexual orientation in primary school, said that way writing was crazy overload. Iowa educators praised the decision. Mike Berenek, president of Iowa State Education Association, said in a statement, "When training experts return to work next week, they can do their best to take great care to all students without fear of retaliation." He said, the judge allowed school administrators need to inform the parents by saying that the plaintiffs did not stand if they wanted their children change their pronouns or names. Iowa's precaution is part of a similar wave of legislation throughout the country, typically supported by Republican deputies. Laws, gender and sexual orientation problems. Prohibit discussion debate. To prohibit treatment of treatments such as adolescence blockers for transsexual children and restrict use toilets in schools. The opponents of the Iowa law filed 2 cases. One of them is on behalf of the 7 students represented by Iowa Secure Schools and Iowa and Lambda Legal American Civil Freedom Union. The first case argues that measure is contrary to Constitution because it violates free speech of students and teachers and equal protection rights. For both cases, lawyers said the law was broad and confusing. At the 22nd of December hearing, Daniel Johnston of the Iowa Chief Public Prosecutor's Office argued that school officials have applied book in a very extensive way. Johnston should not focus on the idea action, but instead seeing the definition sex action or Iowa's action